Here we go, we're here. We are at Eastbourne. The tide is coming up. The high tide is at 12 o'clock-ish, 11:55 actually. So we will see what it's about. We'll see if we can catch something, which would be fan-bloody-tastic. Relatively calm. It is literally the calm before the storm. The winds are coming. We're due to fish Brighton the Banjo tomorrow and then Lancing Yacht Club the day after, but I'm not sure the weather is going to be that kind, so we're going to take it as it comes. Got a hotel booked tomorrow in Worthing tomorrow night, but we'll see what the weather's doing. Whether we've got to move that, go somewhere else, we'll see. But we're certainly here today, and we're certainly going to get some filming done, which is great, which is why we're here. Catch fish, have something nice to eat tonight in the Langham. Hang on. Not sponsored by them, just like it there. We've been there a few times, you've probably seen from videos. Couple of videos, well, last year or the year before, we was a couple of bays away from here. Here we go. So I'm going to use this Cox and Rule pulley pennel 3.0 rig. Again, not sponsored. I like their rigs, I buy their rigs, just letting you know. It looks like, mate, I think I've got a bit of a fetish, a bit of a Cox and Rule fetish. I do get rigs made as well. Linsey makes me some, don't you, Linsey? There she goes, that's smiling. Dave Woodbrignall makes me some. I'm very lazy. So anyway, we'll go with this. I'll show you what that's like when it's on. Lug, Scooby snacks. What I want is it would be at the bottom, wouldn't it? What I want is this. Of course it is. This is where it is. Bluey and squid. I'm going to go squid and sand eel. And his baits this time. Got from the local shop. So we'll see how these things go. Huh? Again, lazy Wayne, not wrapping his own baits. But here we go. Here she comes. Stealing my sand eel. Yep, we'll give these a go. There we go, guys. Squid, sand eel, bit of heavy duty cotton from Cox and Rule again. The red, I quite like the red. I like the heavy duty. Anything less for me, I get frustrated because it keeps bloody breaking. But anyway, there we go. Hellraiser, the 420, paired with a Shimano XTC.
XSC.
What is it?
XSC.
Oh, sorry, Shimano purists. That's an XSC, corrected by Linsey Shimano. Obviously braid. Onto my shock leader, onto my 3.0 pulley rig from Cox and Rule, which you saw earlier, and on the end of that I have some squid and sand eel wraps. I may well try a dongle rig shortly. We're here for a few hours, so we'll see how we do. And there's Linsey there. I'm sure she'll take you through her rod shortly, but we'll let her get set up and then we'll go from there. So change of tactic. I'm going to try now a dongle rig, 4.0 dongle rig, made by Shimano Dave. You've all seen him catching his rays. He's in Norway at the minute actually, fishing, guiding, doing what he does. I'll just show you the rig quickly. There we go, 4.0 rig, splash down on the weight, and that is a bluey and squid wrap. So the observant amongst you will notice that the second cast, George, leave the first one in, we had a crack off. Really frustrating. New lead, new rig. Yeah, it does happen. So we're going to show the bad and the good with fishing. Normally bad with me, but yeah, it's frustrating sometimes when that happens, and it was actually quite a good cast, but hey, we go again. So we got the same rig on, a different, obviously dongle again, same bait. Cast was okay, went slightly to the right, but that's normal with me. So we'll see what happens. Fish. Thought it had a fish. Couldn't get to the camera. The rod was bouncing. Tried to tighten into it 'cause it's a circle hook. All the way to the last minute I thought, could this be the point that I catch? Hooray! Oh, we'll see. We'll keep going. We're past Hythe now. We're about 30 minutes past, so the writing's on the wall, but we'll keep going for another couple of hours, see what happens.
Oh, we got a fish on. Finally.
Nothing.
Nothing. He's getting overexcitable.
So you can probably see from a little face that I'm a little bit disappointed. I've had a couple of really good takes on the dongle, but nothing. Convinced I had fish, but no, not a thing. So I've gone back now to a pennel. It was the 3.0 pennel I showed you at the beginning, Cox and Raw. I'm sticking with the squid, squid and sandeel wrap. And we'll see if we can get at least one out. That would be great, right? Myself or Lindsay, one fish would be fantastic. There we go. Little dogfish. On the tiniest of hooks. Little scratching hook. Single, well, a third of a lug I think Lindsay was using. But there we go. At least it's a fish. We got a fish. Well, Lindsay cast it, I brought it in, but it's still a fish. Let's go and see what Lindsay's got on her rods, or what she's using. That sounds like we've set this up. Hey Lindsay, what do you have on your rods? What are you using?
I've got a single sandeel on the STC.
Yeah.
On a dongle, and then I've got lugworm on a loose on the Ultegra.
And what Ultegra? What is it? And the reels?
They're both Ultegra XTEs, 14,000, and the rod, the silver rod there, is an Ultegra 425BX with a solid tip.
And this one is I can read that myself. It's a 13-foot surf STC.
Probably.
What is that, a little dab? A little dab, that's nice, so isn't it? On lug, little scratching rig. What size hooks are they?
These are a size 1 hook.
Size 1, tiny little hooks. Beautiful looking fish. Yeah, well done. Good smile then. Thick and fast now, viewers. One dogfish, one dab. Eastbourne, just before Easter. What can we say about that? It's rotten. Right, that is that. We're done. If we catch anything else, we will definitely bring you back, but it's rotten. We've got a dab, we've got a little dogfish, we're in Eastbourne. We'll see what the weather's like tomorrow and we will continue with our challenge. As I say, the plan was to go and do 3 highs, one here, one Brighton and one at Lancing over the next 3 days, but let's see what the weather does. How are you? So the weather did actually beat us, but we're still in Easter. We are down at Hythe. It is a daytime high, around 1 o'clock. It's the Saturday before Easter Sunday. So we're going to give it a go. Just for a couple of hours. We're planning on going tonight, so we'll have a look, see what we can get. So what we got here is a 3-hook flapper with the stinkiest lug you've ever you've ever smelt in your lives. So that was the lug that we got on Monday, and we're now Saturday, so you can imagine what that's like, but we'll give it a go. You never know, Mr. Plaice might like that. There we go. Relatively happy with that. The bait's on the dance floor, so let's see. There's Madam. As I say, it's only a quick couple of hours. We are going to go tonight or this afternoon into Low. We're going to use fish baits, see what comes out. You never know. Nice day though. And this is Hythe, Easter Saturday 2024. The curse of the camera. Trying to get the end of the rod there twitching, but the minute you point the camera at it, it stops. It feels like a relatively good fish, but that tells me it's probably going to be a doggy. There we go, Mr. Dogfish. Welcome. Welcome to you, sir. It's a good bite though, quite a nice size. Let's get her unhooked. We'll just replace that worm. Amazing. That's that done. Here we go. 2 seconds. Dogfish again, I think. If you like catching dogfish, today's the day. There's another one. Bottom hook this time. It's this dirty stinking lug. That's what it is. Oh, you little. Let's get it unhooked. So that's 2 casts in the space of 10 minutes. 2 dogfish. The stinking lug is doing its thing. Here we go again. What we got here? What we got here? What we got here then? Two little whiting, look. Two little whiting. Two dogs, two whiting, three casts. So we've now had 4 dogfish and 2 whiting between us in a couple of casts, really.
Stinky luck.
Stinky luck, is it? There we go. There we go, well done. I think we might have captured, there we go. There we go, you see that tip? I think we've probably got whiting. Let's see what we got. Well, there we go. We have a little dab. A dibby dabba doobie. A dibby, oh, is it a dab? I'll have to speak to Linsey. I'll come back to you, viewers. It may be a Plaice.
No, it's not a Plaice.
Ah, nearly, viewers.
No. So feel the skin, it's all rough, yeah?
Oh, yeah, yep.
And the other thing that you'd have is like, you'd have like little nodules over here.
We love a nodule.
Places are right-handed, like right-hand-eyed.
Okay.
And the tail on a Plaice is quite rounded as well.
Every day's a school day. All right, thank you. All good. There we go. Little dab. We're smashing the species hunt today. Getting into another dogfish. Yep, here it comes.
Wrap himself around.
Just decided to wrap himself around. Look how, and that shows how sandpaper like the skin is. There we go.
Come on, Bobby.
Go on then, get him back.
Come on. He obviously feels safe.
He likes it. 2 more of the little buggers. I think we're going to call it quits soon. We're getting dogged out. It's good fun though, very good fun. What we got here, look, babe? Flatfish, doggy, it's all going on.
So this one is a dab. So if you run that way, it's smooth. If you run anywhere on the skin, tail to head, it's kind of rough and sandpapery. Quite big bulgy eyes. And then when you turn them over, they're like opaque.
So there we go, all done. We lost count of the dogfish. We've caught dabs, we've caught whiting, but now we're off. So it's all good. We're probably going to come back tonight. So there she goes. Not even waiting for the car to be unblocked, look, or unloaded. She's off. We're back. It's night time. We're after some rays. We're back, same place, different tide state. It is around 5 o'clock. We've got a high tide around, a low tide around 9 p.m. So we got the night gear, we got some lights. We're gonna have a go. New bit of kit. Let's see how this works. Oh, love that. Nice and tidy. I love the tidy thing. He says with his drawer like that. But that's wicked, that. We get some gear in there. Make that look good. Yeah. I've got like a squid and lug wrap. Cast wasn't that great, but hey, I'm going to give it another hour and then probably move to sand eel, maybe some mackerel. Again, just trying to get the famous, although elusive for me, thornback ray. Let's see. As I said earlier, it is Easter Saturday. We did come out, we caught doggies, we caught flatfish, we caught whiting. Now we are trying for something a little bit bigger. I don't want to use the R word. It rhymes with bay. But we'll see how we get on. I just, you know, if you watch this channel, you know that I just can't catch one for shit. So we're gonna give it a go. Someone did catch a smooth hound. Our mate Brian Stewie caught one around this area very early last week. So that's early for here for smoothies. So we do have some crab. We've got a variety of baits. We've got some squid, we've got some mackerel, we've got these little nugget things, the wraps that Tim does for me, which is the squid and lug wrap, herring. Yeah, there isn't a lot we don't have. Sand eel. So hopefully one of those will link us into something decent that we can just finish the video off for Easter weekend with a decent fish. I was just saying to Lindsay there, I think this is my first fish on a dongle. And hopefully you saw that. That was a doggy. The doggy came off. Not a bad thing. But anyway, gives me hope. Yeah, so spoke too soon there. But it was definite fish. Hopefully you saw it on the camera. It was only a doggy, but it would have been my first fish on a dongle. What that tells me is that dogfish was hanging onto that bait, but not hooked. Because if it was, there's no way it's getting off those hooks. There we go, we've gone again. I've just cast it straight back out. I'm going to shortly try just a pulley rig, a pulley with a couple of sand eel on, just in the shorter term. May get a little bass, you just don't know. Just bringing this in now. Going to change bait for a bit. I'm going to go onto a sand eel on a pulley. Sand eel squid actually, bit of a wrap. And we get this ready now for, there's the dongle. We get this ready for a little bit later. You believe that? I had two dogfish on the same hook. Can you believe it? Well, at least it was a dongle. Two at once. Better get them back. It's starting to get dark now. But all we're getting is dogfish. It feels like there's something out there playing with the bait. But we are not seeming to connect. Two dogfish on one dongle. I think, is that a record? I'm sure that's happened to everyone. Just not sure what we can do. I've got a whole squid on the dongle now, which is what I've got the dogfish on. I've also going to have a couple of sand eel on a pulley ready to go for the next bite. So let's see what happens. What I am going to do is say goodnight. I'm going to say thank you for watching Fishing with the Greens. Should something happen, we will of course bring you back. But for now, we are going to say goodnight. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe. It gives us please subscribe. It gives us some validation just to know that people are liking, watching and subscribing. Keeps us going. We don't get anything for it, we enjoy it. But thank you again, and thank you for watching Fishing with the Greens. Good night. I hope to see you again. Just to close here, guys, we have been fishing for hours. Crab still frozen, mackerel still frozen. See the frost from them too, still frozen. Squid and the sand eel. Gotta love them.